Welcome to The Clean Slate with your hosts, Daniel Garza and Carson Phillips, providing you with movie news, reviews, and more. Sit back, relax, and don't forget to go to the concessions to get your popcorn and drinks. For your entertainment, this is The Clean Slate Podcast.
Welcome back to The Clean Slate Podcast. I'm your host, Carson Phillips, here with Daniel Garza, another host. And so professional. And we are back with another film review, and we've been doing some mystery-esque films this month of August. And today we watched Watcher 2024?
22, but close.
22, okay. Yeah, this is kind of an underseen film, but
yeah,
we have a lot to say about it.
Yes, very true. Okay, so this movie is on AMC Plus. It says that it's on Netflix and Tubi.
I believe it's on. I watched it on Tubi.
I watched it on AMC.
It's also on Shudder.
Yeah, well, Shudder is AMC technically.
Oh, wow! Lore drop that I did not know.
Okay, so here's the logline for Watcher. A young American woman moves with her husband to Bucharest and begins to suspect that a stranger who watches her from an apartment window may be a serial killer.
Ooh.
Yep. Okay, so this was I believe it was a pretty small budget.
Oh, it had to have been.
Yeah, so this doesn't actually give me a budget, but this movie only made $3 million.
Wow. I mean, that's probably good. I don't imagine they spent depending on the cast, I guess.
I guess it's technically a foreign film. I mean, it's in Romania and the UAE, and then also it was filmed in Romania. So I don't know. Does that technically make it a foreign film?
Well, it depends. Is the production, like, who produced it, and then the director?
Directors.
Is the director American?
I don't know if the director's American. Let me see.
Chloe Okuno?
Yeah, Chloe Okuno is the director. And then, let's see.
It might be considered
production companies are Animal Casting Time and Imagination Abu Dhabi FZ and Lost
foreign
City.
Film.
Okay.
If it's not a foreign film, it's very, like, indie.
Yeah. So, okay.
Want to jump into likes and dislikes for this one? Or do you have some other notes?
Sorry, my cousin's texting me. Planning golf. My life is all
his
about
side
golf.
channel.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Stick It Close.
Stick It Close.
Sick Golf is what we call it.
Yeah, go follow, subscribe.
Thanks, all 10 of you. Okay, so just a plot overview summary. It doesn't need much. Man and woman move to Romania from New York to for the husband to start a new job. Wife is already let me grab her name real quick because I don't want to keep calling her wife. So Julia is the wife, Francis is the husband. So Julia is a little bit like on edge of moving there, and already she's like living alone. Francis works late nights, so she's in her apartment alone, hard to make friends. And then she notices one of the days somebody's watching her from the building across the street, and she gets a little bit freaked out. And it kind of plays into this classic, like, maybe this guy is just looking around, maybe he's peeking around, whatever. Yeah. And everybody kind of like dismisses her. And then I would say she starts to build a case, but I think this movie kind of leaves you questioning for a while if it's real or not.
Especially when there's like 20 minutes left and there's no definitive answer fully yet.
Yeah.
Like, you have how you're going to feel about it. Like, you're going to feel a certain way for sure, but
right.
You start gaslighting yourself.
Yeah, practically. So that's the basic plot synopsis. But now let's get into likes and dislikes. Carson?
Yeah, first things first. For likes, for me, this movie reminded me a lot of Rear Window. It kind of takes that idea. It also kind of has a bit of Rosemary's Baby, mainly with like her being gaslit and like dismissed. Right. That's a big theme of Rosemary's Baby. It's like women being dismissed when something bad happens. And I like those themes a lot, and I feel like this movie just handles it really, really well. And on top of that, there's this isolation where she doesn't speak Romanian really.
Mm-hmm.
So like even the people that speak English, they can mostly speak Romanian as well. So she's just kind of on her own. Like she has no one like to back her up. So I think that isolation stuff really made this movie really tense. So I think the tension is a highlight for me because I was anxious this whole time watching it. I was having like heart palpitations. I was so nervous.
Yeah.
You don't want anything bad to happen to her. She's a really the actress does a great job. First of all, too. So I think that's part of why you like her. But also you can see like, yeah, this is creepy. You're in a foreign city you've never been in. You have no friends and no family there to like help you out if something happens. Like her husband's working late hours and he's dismissing her. And then there's this very real threat of a actual serial killer on the loose, which in itself would be scary, right?
Right.
So yeah, all the paranoia and like all the tension I think really helped this movie to be like next level. And then also it's just filmed really well. Like there's no thrills. It's not like over the top, cinematography or anything, but it does everything it needs to do really well. And yeah, I think those are like the main highlights for me. I think it all kind of comes together to make a really like tight thriller that's just enjoyable to watch. Like I think you said Rebecca watched this with you, right?
Yeah.
See, I think this could fit a wide range of people that would enjoy this. You will be like I was anxious, and I've seen a lot of movies like this, and I will say there's a little bit of disturbing imagery, but it feels very grounded too.
Yeah.
So it's very realistic. Like if you're into true crime, this also might be your jam as well. I kept thinking about like all these like cases I've listened to in podcasts when I'm trying to fall asleep, and I was like, yeah, this is crazy. So yeah, highly recommend it. I was hyped.
I don't know if you knew this, but Maika Monroe, the actress who plays Julia, is the lead actress in Longlegs.
Yeah. When I looked it up, I was like, what else have I seen her in? Because she looks so familiar. I was like, oh, yeah, that horrible movie.
And she's in Honey Boy, too. Not Honey Boy 2.
I don't remember her in that.
Yeah, neither do I, but that's also what she's in. So, yeah, I think a lot of good points there. I kind of agree. It's a really bland movie, I think, in terms of coloring.
That's fair.
Which is, I love, because it has this, it's actually my favorite style of filmmaking is
like
bland.
realism?
Yeah, like everything's muted colors, it's dark, but then you have the main character that has spots of color, which, for one of them would be, like the flowers that she holds, they're very bright yellow flowers. Or
so like
when she's
costume
at home,
and set design.
Yeah, exactly. She has this popping bright red going, so it's really kind of a good look to it. So that's not a diss. I love that style. For me, I thought the plot was actually same thing for you. Like it really builds up tension, almost to where we're gaslighting ourselves.
Really, dude.
Yeah, but then there's this constant threat. She's watching the news and she's hearing about all these other murders. So she's getting really freaked out, especially living on her own. And then I think the more and more people dismiss her, the more you're like, okay, it's got to be true. Like, otherwise, I just feel like in horror movies, this kind of leans into a dislike. Is sometimes it's almost like too dismissive. Like a husband is too like, I can't deal with you. I have work. And it's just like,
and then you think the husband's a jerk. Like he's a jerk, basically.
Yeah.
And like I think it would be smarter, on that note, to have someone that maybe is skeptical, but maybe not a jerk about it.
Yeah.
Like he's making a joke at her expense about a serial killer. Like,
yeah,
I would never.
It was so, and it kind of annoys me too, especially in this, I don't know if this gets into like, but like at the end of the movie, there's a scene, like it comes to the climax. Well, I'm not going to spoil it, but you kind of see that the husband is very weak. And I kind of hate that. Like, I hate the, like, disunity in relationships. I wish there was almost, like, a unity in some sorts to where there is still, like, a whole, like, no, you're my wife. I'm going to save or protect. Or, I don't know, maybe that's the alpha male in me or whatever.
Well, I mean,
like,
maybe just a bit more nuance in his character.
Yeah.
She's the only developed character in this movie.
True.
So, I mean, I guess that's kind of a dislike, is like, even her best friend isn't really a nuanced, developed character.
Right.
She's like an interesting enough character, but not, like, no one really gets explored, which is fine. It's not that kind of movie, but still.
I guess I'm just really tired of the the plot line that like the women are dismissed all the time by men. It's just so exhaustive. It happens, but like, come on, like not anymore. Like 2025, not anymore. People
I don't know,
not,
dude.
People do not.
When
dismiss
Alyssa
women
called
as
the
much
cops,
as
they were like, "We're not talking to you."
Well, okay, the cops are different, but
Whoa.
no, I'm saying cops are trained to
Whoa.
like take emotions and feelings out of their work. So,
Yeah, just
I mean, the same thing happened to me when I got in the car accident. The cops didn't
They're like, "We're not
give
having
a
this guy."
crap about like unless somebody was bleeding on the ground, no cops came.
That's what they say if you go to the hospital. If you're not bleeding, they won't take you sometimes.
Yeah. So anyway,
if you gotta make it work, just
that is a dislike of mine. Anyway, another like of mine was just the killer in general, or I guess the watcher.
yeah.
There's this one scene where he's sitting in the subway with the girl, and they've kind of already had this like, what is it, like this battle, and then she looks
Like a back and forth.
There's almost that moment where you're like, okay, I don't think he is, maybe he's not, but she still confronts him a little bit in kind of I would say a gentle way. She's like, "Why are you following me?" And he's like,
It was a bit bold.
yeah, but then she looks down at this bag that he's always carrying whenever he's gone, and there is an outline of something in there that just
You find out what it is later.
really freaked me out. And that's what kind of like it almost releases your body's like tension to be like, okay, no, now we like, okay, suspicions are kind
So
of.
I still
cleared
thought
up.
maybe it's not him still.
Yeah, I mean, sure. If the movie got you that much,
I was like, maybe he's just a weird dude.
yeah, maybe.
Because we watched something else where like someone is just weird, like they're not a killer. Mm-hmm. They're just odd. I can't remember what movie it was, but we watched that recently. Oh wait, no, a couple Halloweens ago, we watched that movie about like censorship in horror films.
Oh yeah,
where like she is crazy, like completely crazy.
yeah.
I think I could be wrong. We have to go back and listen.
No,
to
I think you're right. Anyway, so those are a lot of my likes. I think the actress does a phenomenal job. I thought this was not original, but it was a like good story to like follow along with. Like I didn't get bored.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I kind of agree with your dislikes as well. I think the only I really don't have any major dislikes because I feel like even if we did flesh out all these other characters, it would probably be a disservice to the movie.
Yeah, almost, because it's a short movie. It's not like a long movie to where we have the time to like dig into the husband. Like we do a little bit with the neighbor, but like not enough to where
sometimes
you
it's
want to
fine just to be a simple movie, right? I think that can be a good thing. Like turn it on, turn it off, you know. And I did think about this movie too after watching it. Like it's kept coming to mind. So it's, gives you a little bit to think about, but it's not quite that kind of movie.
Anyway, creepiest part of the movie is where she's like really doubting herself about the watcher, and then she just like looks out into the window and just like waves her hand, and then she puts it down and turns around, and then he like waves his hand back like very long after, and I was like, oh god.
I just gotta say, invest in blinds. If you don't have them. I grew up in a house where my parents didn't have blinds. Don't do that.
That always freaked me out. Genuinely,
yeah, but it's even worse if you're in a freaking skyrise. Like they were making love on the couch when they first moved in with their window open.
Yeah,
of course.
I mean, it was like that
in poorly for you.
When I lived in New York. You don't have blinds.
You're making love with the windows open.
No, but not gonna lie, I saw that happen.
No, you didn't.
Dead ass. I remember just watching I was watching my YouTube shows or something, and I look over and I was just kind of like looking around. Like it's a habit. You end up looking around.
People should not be doing that.
And then I see it and I was like, whoa.
It should be illegal. Is that not illegal? It feels illegal.
I think it's hard. It's hard to you see it often. It's hard to police it. In New York.
Call it in. My neighbor's having sex.
Yeah, what? They're going to be stop watching, creep. No, I mean, I think it's illegal, if you're in a house like me now, and then you're, freaking trying to look over a fence or something.
Stockton?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll get you for that. But, in New York, so many people are watching.
Did I tell you about how the roofer saw me naked here?
Yes, you did. I don't know if you told the podcast that, but...
Oh. They don't need to know.
Anyway, Okay, so scare factor for you. What do you think? Or I guess mystery scare factor, because this isn't really a horror movie, but it kind of is.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, I was kind of freaked out. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
I was just thinking, like, you don't really know the people in your neighborhood sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
for me, I live in an apartment. So, like, I don't really know what's going on all the time.
Yeah.
Like, if people are chill or not. I mean, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. So, I don't know. It's kind of freaky. And then, like, I don't know. Like, if I heard, like, something scary happening next door, I'd probably ignore it 100%. I wouldn't go investigate.
Well,
It's
you
not
know,
my business.
it kind of makes you think too. And I hate this. This is why I want to move out to the country. Is we're in such close proximity to people when we
You know
like
everything.
when you lay down your head, they're within 10 to 15 feet.
Oh, yeah. We can, if I accidentally knock on the wall, they can hear it. Like, when
Yeah,
I'm laying in
it's
bed, if I
creepy.
hit the wall, yeah.
It's almost weird how comfortable we are with it, or we just like block our mind from thinking about it. But like,
Yeah, we just don't think about
there's
it.
like, I have a weird neighbor, and I think like you never see him. He goes to his job, and then he always gets takeout food. Like, I'm not joking. I am actually nervous about that
Okay, but-
neighbor.
Here's the thing. Before we close,
Okay.
in the country, your neighbor might be far enough away that you know literally nothing about them. Mm-hmm. That's
And you're
kind of scary,
alone.
too.
Yeah.
And you're alone.
That's why
Living
everybody
is scary.
getting a compound with family and friends.
I'm going to get a boat. That's my plan.
I wouldn't know what to do
Yeah.
if the hole happens. So
I wouldn't know what to do either. I would just die.
anyway.
Captain goes down with his ship.
All right, I'm gonna give this movie about a 7 out of 10 in scare, maybe 6.5.
Yeah.
it's not
It's like-
super
it does a
scary,
really
but
good
the
job
tension
of
is
messing
pretty
with
good.
you.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, all right. Well, that is The Watcher. We already said where you can go find all of that
Yeah.
ability to watch it, guys. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, follow us. Go give us 5 stars on all of our socials and our not 5 socials. I had a concussion lately.
Yeah, whatever the
my
stars
words
are.
are. Yeah, on our podcast. Anyway, but we have 2 more movies for you guys of this month, and then we're going to be doing another Real versus Real, I believe.
Yeah, I got one planned.
Nice. So we got
Watch the
our
skies.
3rd installment of Real versus Real. It's actually getting exciting. I love our Real versus Real.
I do too.
Anyway, guys, so we'll see you next week for another movie. Peace.
Peace. That's a clean slate.